Hey guys, the Casual Movie Guy back here. Time for another installment of my series, Walking Dead Wednesdays. Every Wednesday I review the previous episode of The Walking Dead, and this video is on Season 5, Episode 10, entitled Them. Okay, so first off, I'm going to say that this was a very slow episode, and I didn't really enjoy it that much. Not that I'm against slow episodes. If you know who I am, and you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that I am a huge guy for character development and seeing a character grow, whether it be in an entire season or an episode. And I didn't really see that in this episode. Sure, you had Sasha dealing with the death of Tyrese, and that was okay. I didn't really, I wanted more to see of her, getting emotional, kind of losing it, and you saw a little bit of that, but not as much as I'd like to. I enjoyed two scenes very much, which were the scenes where, they were on the bridge and they were just pushing the walkers to the side to fall over because they didn't have the energy to stab them or, fight them off. And I really enjoyed the scene with, the storm. I thought that was awesome because it showed that, together they're a lot stronger than they are alone, which, kind of a hidden symbol right there. But other than that, there wasn't really much going on with this episode. I should like more than two scenes in an hour-long episode of a TV show. And not that this was a terrible episode, because The Walking Dead doesn't have too many terrible episodes in my opinion, but it just didn't have much substance to it. Like I said, it doesn't have much going on. There's not even that much dialogue in it. I would have liked to see a lot more dialogue between Sasha and other characters, but I didn't really see that, and I feel like the writers and the directors at this point are trying to show us that, the survivors in Rick's group are really beaten down and broken, that they don't have much energy, and I got that feeling in this episode, but I still would like to see a little bit more, and also a very cool appearance by the character Aaron, who in the comic books plays a major role later on. And I'm really excited to see that, because that just means we're getting closer to one of my favorite villains in comic book and television and even movie history. And I can't wait till he shows up, but I hope he doesn't show up for a few more seasons because I want a huge build-up. But it was a very cool ending to the episode. I like the whole thing with the music box, but I wish that they would have added more into this episode to keep me interested. There's a few times where I found myself dozing off, and it wasn't because I was tired or anything like that. It was just because I was losing interest in the episode. And that's a problem with me, because when people, come up to me and say they don't like The Walking Dead because it's slow, I usually tell them, it's slow because, they need to build the characters up, they need to show them, transforming and stuff like that. But I can't really defend this episode because I didn't see any of that. One other thing is I would really like to see Greg Nicotero direct more episodes of The Walking Dead. After doing some research, after liking the mid-season premiere, with Tyrese's death and how beautifully filmed and how beautifully the story was told in that episode, I looked it up to find out that Greg Nicotero directed that episode along with the Season 5 premiere episode, No Sanctuary, which was awesome. That is some of, people loved that episode. There was so much going on, so much action, so much awesomeness. And looking over the seasons and looking at the episodes, finding out the directors, he's directed some of the best episodes of The Walking Dead. And I feel like if they let him direct more episodes, it will build up the fan base, because more people will be interested in the show, because he did an amazing job with 2 weeks ago episode and the season premiere. So I just think they should let him do it more, because he really knows what he's doing. He knows how to make an episode interesting, even if there's not a lot of action going on. Overall, I'm going to give this episode a B-. I don't think it was great or terrible. It was kind of in the middle. I just would have liked a little more dialogue between characters, maybe throw in a few more action scenes, but overall, not a terrible episode. I hope that they do a better job in the future to lead up to the season finale. I think that is all for today. If you guys want to hear more from me, you should hit that subscribe button, and I'm out.